Here L is equal to a list 1, 2, 3. I'm going to call my function and pass it L. Let's define my function, give it a parameter of A. So L will be caught in variable A. Next I print out the ID of A, its address, and the data in A. That'll show up here. And there we go. Here's the address, here's the data. Next, I assign list 456 to A. Now I print out the ID of A and its data. That will appear here. Different address, different data. Next, let's go to Google and download the MySQL connector for Python. I see this link, MySQL Download Connector Python. I click on it. I come here and scooch downwards. Here is Windows x86 32-bit. That's for me. Python 3.4 download. No thanks, just start my download. I get my MSI, I click on it, click on Run, and it installs. I boot up my XAMPP control panel, and I start the Apache server and MySQL. I go to the browser again, and I key in localhost/php-myadmin, and I come here. I go to where it says DB 2015. That's my database. Click on it, open it up, scooch on down to FNLN. That's the name of my table. And I look over here under Structure, and I see two field names, FN and LN. Later on, I add in another one called ID. I come back here to the browser, and I key in import mysql.connector. And it worked. Now I key in mysql.connector. Yes, I want you to connect to something. Whatever I connect to, I'm going to assign it back to con, which stands for connection. So what should I connect to? Well, first I want you to connect as user root. That's going to be your name. You're Mr. Root. Your password will be 2 single quotes. That means blank. I'm on a standalone computer, so no problemo. Host is localhost. And the database is DB 2015. All right, I'm going to hit enter, and it's fine. Now, Mr. Con, so remember this was all assigned back to Con. Mr. Con, yes, you have a cursor, a collection of all the records that are gotten from queries. I want you to assign control of all of that to the variable M. All right, he does that. M, I want you to execute the following. 3 quotes. Insert into this table, FNLN, specifically the fields first name and last name, FN and LN, the following values: George, single quotes, comma, and boole. Then I close it off with 3 double quotes and a matching close parens. It worked. Now, Mr. Con, yes, commit those records, this record, to the disk. And he does it. Now I go back to php-myadmin. I open up DB 2015, go to FNLN table, click on Browse, and there's my record, George and boole. Notice I added in an ID field just a moment ago. So, 1, George, boole. Now, M, yes, I want you to execute one more thing. Triple quotes, matching triple quotes, and parens down here. Insert into the table FNLN, specifically field FN and LN, following values. It wraps around here. Vic and boole. That's what I want you to do. Oh, now, Mr. Con, yes, commit that record to the disk. And he does it. Mr. M, yes, execute the following command. Insert into FNLN table, specifically fields FN and LN, the following values. James, boole. Mr. Con, commit that record to the disk. Mr. Con, close the connection. And he does it. Now I go back to php-myadmin, DB 2015, FNLN table, click on Browse, and there they are, the 3 records. The parade of hits are there. George boole, Vic boole, James boole. Wow. A few hours later, I come back to my database, I key in con, equals mysql.connector.connect, user is root, password is 2 single quotes, a blank, host equals localhost, database equals DB 2015. Con cursor is assigned to M. G is equal to select star from FNLN. Select every record from the first name, last name table. Assign it to G. M, execute whatever is in G. Select star from FNLN. It grabs all the records in that table. M, yes, fetch all the records from the cursor and throw them into the variable called rex, like so. Now, for every x in rex, this is what I want you to do. Print out the three guys. X0, that's the ID. X1, that's the FN field, first name. And X2, which is the LN, last name. And there they are. 1 George Boole, 2 Vic Boole, 4 James Boole. Ooh, what happened to 3? I deleted that one out earlier. It's not going to use that number again. I could have keyed in for x in rex and then print x0, comma, tab, comma, x1, comma, tab, comma, x2. And I get a much neater printout. Or I could have keyed in for x in rex, print x, and then I would have gotten back the entire record, each field within single quotes and comma delimited within a tuple. Don't forget to always close the connection. This is George Boole. Please share and rate this video, and good luck.